Welcome, boys and girls. Welcome to one of the knick-knack corners of Grady's soda shop and, well, knickknacks. Less energetic episode, if you will, where I'll show you how to chop a model car, because I can. Because I want to. It's my gift from me to you. I will show you how to chop a model car. Because, models are fun. You can do just about anything with them. You can paint them like they are on the box. You can make them look like they've been in a wreck. You can do just about anything with a model car. Whatever your imagination goes through. Trust me, I've got some crazy ones out there. So, to start, got the body of a 40 Ford that is just begging for a makeover. So, what we do is you want to mark, if I can find a Sharpie, where, trust me, I have plenty in theory. You want to mark your baseline. There we go. I found a Sharpie, finally. You want to mark your baseline. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark at the bottom of the window. We're going to do that all around the body. So that it looks something like that. Now, as far as chopping, you can go within reason, and I'm sure other people have done it more successful, as high as you want. I have found if I go say about 1/8 of an inch up above the baseline and follow that all the way around, that you will have a cutout, and it will look something like that. Now, I am unprofessional in this because I cheat. I use scissors and my knife. Some people use an X-Acto knife. Some people use a X-Acto saw, which is basically an X-Acto knife with a saw blade. I'm sure there's other ways you could do it. If you really wanted to, you could probably pull out a chainsaw. Be fun. So what I do is I chop at the baseline. In theory, my scissors are dull. Oh, there we go. Chop at the baseline. All the way around. Almost got her. And this is where I usually bring in the knife, is that back window. Carefully cut around back window. At least enough so you can get your scissors in there. No. That was close. So sorry, I don't edit my videos because I don't do well with technology or people, but such is the way of life. We live and learn and we have fun. So that is the roof. Really? Come on, scissors. Weak, but not that weak. Operator error. I know, right? Believe it or not, I've done this several times. Just takes patience, as with anything really. Alright. There's the roof. No longer has a roof. There is the roof. So, what I do then, usually, is smooth up the body so that it is flat with the door hinges, or not the door hinges, the top of the door on the model, so that it is easier to set. Alright. Now, take your, like that for the most part. It's all cleaned up except, there we go. There you go. So then you take your roof and that other line we drew in earlier. We cut along that. Make sure, do your best to make sure that it is even all around. All right. And stuff's going to fly all over, but it is what it is. I clean my own house. Yep. Alright. So, alright. Now, the only problem with chopping that you'll run into is there's a couple different ways you can do it. So because I chopped it, if you line up the back of the body with the back of the car, the front wheels or the front posts won't line up. So what I end up doing, taking my Sharpie friend, and in front of what would be B-pillar, I draw another line. Line, line, line. Line, line, line. Line, line, line. Line, 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 line. 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 And then we take our scissor friends. I'm not making that comment. and we cut along the line. Now, almost have that done. And again, take your sandpaper, clean it up a little bit so that your B-pillars are the same, because why not? You want it to look somewhat decent. And remember, with any model, it doesn't have to pass a PA inspection, so if it if it doesn't have an engine, that's not a problem. Because I would hope you're not trying to drive a model car on the road, because you ain't going to get very far, my friend. Just clean it up. Alright. So then, what I do is I line up the back the way I want it. And what I do, hold on. You want it to sit relatively flat onto the back, which mine was not. What I use, and I'm not sure what other people use, is I do a mixture of super glue and baking soda. What that does is it hardens, and then it's able to be sanded and basically molded. And then obviously, well, not obviously, I guess, once you have it sanded to a point, leave that open, you're able to putty over any little holes. But that's getting a little bit ahead, and I apologize. So, super glue, line it up. Hopefully I have enough super glue. Didn't think to look, I just kind of felt like doing a model, kind of felt like teaching. And in my own little way, talk to people. Don't get much of that around here. A little bit of baking soda. And it should. Of course, now it's going to stick to my finger and nothing else. And you'll take the super glue along the crack. Let go of my finger. Let go of my finger. Good. And then just pretty much. Oops. Now, with chopping, unfortunately, your door lines will not line up. But that's nothing that a little bit of sanding and or putty would not fix. And I'm definitely going to have some sanding to do on this because the one side's sticking out a little bit. But again, doesn't have to pass PA inspection. What I do is I do on both the outside and the inside. That way it's got a firm hold on itself. We don't have any breaking in theory, because stuff happens. It's just the way it is. And obviously I'm going to have to go add more there. Because there's a giant hole. And what you can do is if... Shovel. Sorry. Sorry about that. Oh no. Stuff is moving. If, for whatever reason, which is very possible when you're chopping or doing custom kit, have a empty spot that you need to add plastic. And the easiest way to do that is if you have other kits, although I have another trick if I actually have stuff in here to do that. So, this is actually not too far off, even with having to cut. So, with the little bit I had to cut out to get the front to line with front windows, it's really only like 1/8 of an inch. So what do is line it up, grab our super glue and baking soda, and do, oh crap, you'll have that too if you use this method, where the super glue will just slide on down. And that's not really a problem. Again, nothing. A little bit of sanding won't cure. But, yeah. Alright. Now, crap. You got it? Yep. So, what we got is shorter. You can kind of see it. It's a little bit more of a sloop. Now this, what I will end up doing, so that I can, because right now the front's kind of doing that. Don't want that. Want it up to line up. So what I will do, crap, I don't have any. What I end up doing, because I don't have any, and I'll admit I'm kind of feeling dumb, sorry, is I'll take either a piece of tape or a piece of plastic from another model, cut it and fit it, lift up on the front, fill in with super glue and baking soda, let it dry a little bit just to make sure, sand it, get it nice and smooth. And that's pretty much how you chop it. At least a 40 Ford. It works with most coupes. That body, that year. So, hey, thanks for joining me on Gradys Soda Shop and Knickknacks. Have a good one.